what happens if I select wrong? Is Gordon the butler the one who killed Lynn's father? Let's try. Are you sure it's Gordon's the culprit? I think so. So it is you, old coot. Young one. You should watch your mouth. I was right. I guessed the butler, and like I did freak out and think it was Bernard, and I was completely off base. But it was indeed the old coot. Oh no. I knew they were getting somewhere with those memories. And I think Lynn knew too. Young one, you should watch your mouth. Haha, young one? Am I young to you? What have you been going on about? I haven't the foggiest idea. Sorry, I did my best, but everyone came rushing at me. And anyway, there was no way I'd be ready to block that way all of a sudden. Don't worry, I had no such expectation to begin with. What? At least have a little expectation. But what were you talking with Gordon about? Nothing of great significance. Only that he killed your father and attempted to kill you. What? The time is nearing for this delightful production to come to an end. Let's say we dub it simply the Rainwib murder. The culprit of this Rainwib murder? The one who killed Lynn Rainwib's father? Is this old coot. Hold on a second! Gordon has an alibi and no motive! Motive? Is such a thing necessary? That's just after the fact reasoning you humans append, just so you can accept it, is it not? He killed him because he was bored. Killed him because he thought he could. Killed him just because. Killed him for no reason. Those are perfectly significant reasons to me. But... And besides, Lynn Rainwib and I narrowed the choices down to this old coot and the guard, did we not? However, guard, you couldn't have done it, could you? Of course not. And there we are. You yourself understood that the guard couldn't have done it, surely. He could not prepare a headless corpse. And why is that? Bernard. Can't do blood. He faints at the sight of blood, so he couldn't have made that crime scene. Well now, so you do understand. As Lynn Rainwib says, the guard is too incompetent for murder. You don't have to be so mean about it. That leaves this old coot as the last suspect. So tell me your actions around the time of the crime once more. Before midnight, I was reading in my room the whole time. And around 12:15, I believe it would be, I went to the kitchen to discuss food with Heinz. After 12:30, Diana came to get me, so I headed to the master's room. That seems no different from what Lynn Rainwib told me. Yet something in your words contradicts my information. Lynn Rainwib, determine what that is. I don't know. Don't give up right out of the gate. Think about it. I don't know who this old coot is to you, but feelings are unnecessary for reasoning. Seek only the truth, for that is the tale you desire. Gordon's statement, I was reading in my room the whole time. Click here to switch between pictures of prior information. Click here to switch between Gordon's statements. There's a single contradiction between some prior information and Gordon's statements. Once you've prepared the contradictory elements, click the check here to confirm your choice. The one on this side will do the same thing. I'm gonna say this. Indeed, that statement of his is unusual. Find some better past context to compare it with. The contradiction between Gordon saying he stayed in his room and what we learned in the past? Gordon was really in his room the whole time. He shouldn't have known about that vase Elsie broke. Precisely, Lynn Rainweb. Oh yeah, I remember now, because he had said something about that. Oh my gosh, wow. If you supposedly stayed in your room, why did you know that the vase had been broken? Come to think of it, that slipped my mind. I thought I heard something breaking, so I went to look. So you go look. Well, you're an old coot after all. I'll grant you might forget a thing or two. And you didn't meet the maid there? I did not. I would wager she had gone somewhere to dispose of the broken vase. I simply connected the dots of the wet floor and missing vase and the sound I'd heard. The maid took about 5 minutes cleaning up there. You must have been walking awfully slow. I was at a good part in my book, you see. Such a lousy excuse. Are you sure you didn't notice the vase being gone while heading back from the master's room to yours? What proof do you have of that? Oh, very sorry indeed. Very well. That isn't the important part. So you went up the stairs from your room and saw the vase missing in the second floor hallway. That is correct. So he says, Lynn Rainweb. That's... To change the subject, were you aware that Lynn Rainweb was attacked by dogs? Say again? She was called out there by a note. Any ideas about that? I had no absolute knowledge of the mistress landing in such a perilous situation. You instigated the mistress, didn't you? It was surely your detectiving that caused her to... Lynn Rainweb chose that herself. I was in no way responsible. Now then, Lynn Rainweb, think carefully. While you all were disputing in the dining room, I was still in your room. I left right around the time the tall maid came bursting out of the dining room. Who could have gone to put the note in your room? When Bernard ran out of the dining room, Heinz went after him, and you and I know Diana and Kai were in the guest room. That means the old coot and the short maid remained in the dining room. But the short maid was ordered by someone to go look for you, wasn't she? That's... After that, Lynn Rainweb was attacked by someone and nearly died. She was attacked from behind in the bath, and marks like 3 large claws were left on her back. Impressive for them to enter without anyone noticing. Who indeed could be capable of that? Lynn Rainweb, you must know, yes? That can't be possible. It's inconceivable. Hey, you two, I was wondering. Who's this Gordon guy? Huh? What are you saying? Z, is that true? What would I lie for? The 2 maids, the gardener, the guard, the chef? Those 5 work in the mansion, right? But the butler, Gordon, who the heck is that? So it's true. Z didn't see him. It seems you finally understand. If you don't wish to say it, I will present the truth. I'll do it. That's our Lenny. Good luck finishing this up. That good enough for you, Arne? Yes, no issue here. I was the one who wanted to find the killer. No matter how painful it would be, I'd learn the truth and catch the culprit. To do that, I abandoned my humanity and became a vampire. In my theory battle with Lord Arne, we proved most of the suspects couldn't have done it. There were clear reasons why they couldn't create the locked room, or get inside, or go to the 3rd floor. However, we made those judgments based on information that assumed the killer was human. But there's a situation in which that information is rendered meaningless. Gordon, you're a vampire, aren't you? Of all things I thought you'd say. You must cease joking around like this, mistress. I'm not joking in the slightest. If you're not a vampire, Gordon, then stand in front of that mirror right now. I need not go along with your wild delusions. How utterly foolish. Come on, Gordon, at least give her that. If it'll satisfy Lynn, what's the harm? Besides, you got knocked out alongside me. Isn't that better proof than that Gordon isn't the killer? Haha, right. That happened as well. Chef, it was I who attacked you. Huh? Granted, there were circumstances, but I shall apologize regardless. Sorry for that. Huh? I don't know if I can just accept that. However, I did not attack that old coot. I suspect he hit himself or ran into something to play the victim, yes? What in the world would he do that for? Would you think someone who was attacked is the killer? Ah, now that you mention it. However, I would never go out the front door once I left the entryway. That would surely be outside. And unfortunately, the key I left with Lynn Rainweb is no more. You know what that means, don't you, old coot? What indeed could you be talking about? That's enough. Lord Arne, hand over Z. True, that would be faster. That's... Z, don't show up, okay? Good Gordon isn't showing up in the mirror. Did Elsie just talk normally? You all know the vampires don't appear in mirrors, right? You were in Father's room from the start. And after killing him, you just walked normally back to your room. Well done, Lynn Rainweb. I shall offer a supplement. The theory battle between Lynn Rainweb and I was meant to confirm which humans could not have killed her father. Lynn Rainweb tinkered with the mirrors in this mansion in advance, you see, giving us a full picture of any humans who passed in front of a mirror. That fact is why for a time we believed the claim that you were reading in your room. However, you confessed it yourself. You passed through the west side of the second floor. But that alone can't. Really? There should have been a clear murder weapon, like an axe left next to the headless corpse. And you should have tried to kill Lynn Rainweb with a knife or If you'd done that, even if I knew you were a vampire, I probably wouldn't have thought you the killer. After all, a proud vampire would never design the kill with human methods. Or perhaps by making use of brute strength, you thought you'd remove yourself and old coot as a suspect. But with the knowledge that you're a vampire, it's just a clear confession that you're the killer. I suppose there's no avoiding it. So it was you, Gordon. Why did you kill Father? Have you been deceiving us this whole time? That isn't the case at all, Mistress Lynn. I thought of you like a true daughter. No, like a granddaughter. I also thought of your father and mother like family. Then why kill Father? I thought it not so bad to live amongst humans, yet about a month ago, I believe, the Master won the bid in a certain auction. It was for Lord Nashir's heart. Lord Nashir? Yes, Lord Nashir, my liege, whom I truly serve. I see. So it became a question of priorities. Indeed. The Master ordered me to gather human body parts so he could use the heart to revive his wife. But I wished to revive Lord Nashir more than her. That's all it came down to. So I went out with the Master night after night to kill humans. Though killing too many in so short a time caused it to become a bit harder to act. So once you gathered the parts from Nashir's revival, you killed your master to get him out of the way. But that isn't the only reason you killed him, is it? You plan to take over this house. Incidentally, I found a bite mark on this girl's arm while I was dressing her. You intended to make Lynn Rainweb your puppet, did you? Huh? I was unable to make her a puppet with no will of her own. But I could make it so she wouldn't defy my orders, or so it should have been. To think that Mistress had her blood sucked before me. No wonder she wouldn't die, seeing as I couldn't control her either. Well, what do you mean? You sucked my blood? After knocking you out, Mistress, I did suck your blood through your arm. However, since you did not fall under my control, it must mean you are already not human. For vampires can only make puppets out of humans. I don't understand what you're saying. I mean, that can't be right, can it? I've always been human. But it's a shame. I intended to make you the family head and control you from the shadows. After reviving my liege, I knew the best way for vampires to make their comeback would be to control the nobility. The Master was useless, frail in mind and body, so you were a more suitable mistress. Well, never mind Lynn Rainwib for now. More importantly, why prepare a headless corpse? Surely that could have just been her father. The Master's plan was to revive his wife, fake his death, and have the three of us sneak away. As I said before, I thought of the Master and his wife like family. So I planned to let the two of them be together by using their body parts for my liege. However, if the Master went missing instead of dying, Mistress Lynn may have tried to search for him endlessly. My control was not powerful enough to refute her strong will. So it was necessary that Master in fact be killed. I see. If you had gotten hold of any real power, you could have made any random human into a killer. Once the killer was apprehended, even Lynn Rainwib would give up. Is that it? All that remains was to revive my liege, once everyone had fallen asleep. So you didn't anticipate the guard arriving after all? Yes, that was not part of the plan with the Master. Perhaps he anticipated that he would be killed. Your presence was also most unexpected. Truly, things just wouldn't go my way. Considering that, you don't seem too worried. Naturally. I remembered hearing rumor of you, Lord Nortite. Ah, you know me? That you were the most heinous of vampires created when our king sacrificed their hearts. However, you've now foolishly had them taken, and now do such idiocy as a detective work. So I heard. Ah, what a cruel rumor. A weak vampire with only 1/9 of the power from his heyday is no match for me. Oh my god! Yeah, my lord. Yeah! I see now. No need for a murder weapon with arms like those. Well suited for lopping off a head, too. And being a vampire, you could stick the head in a bag and carry it around without it appearing in mirrors. So, what do you plan to do that was worth showing us your ugly true colors? I shall have you both die. I suppose that would be the easiest option. Lynn Rainwib, get away from him. I wasn't human to start with? Ahem. Lord Arne! So you call yourself Nortite, yet this is all you can do? What's this? Are you a fool? It doesn't matter if I have 1/9 the power. The heart in this body is still 100% a king's. Do you think a weakling like you can contend with a king? Gah! Yes, run away, uncouthly. Now then, Lynn Rainwib, I shall be giving chase, but... Lord Arne, just what am I? Well now, your hand's bleeding. What? Lord Arne? Indeed, no change at all in your blood. Lynn Rainwib, what indeed are you? What do you mean? You should have become a vampire after making a pact with me. But my blood has not mixed in. In other words, you haven't become a vampire. So, that means I wasn't human, doesn't it? However, when I drink your blood, I can temporarily regain power. No other animal's blood will do. It has to be human blood. What does this mean? It means you are human, Lynn Rainwib. Well, we can't be spending time fretting about your body. I need to do some after-show cleanup. Lord Arne! Please be safe. But of course. What's the matter? Can't even run? If you have the power of a king, then I'm sure it would be pointless to try. And neither do I have any chance of winning. Why, how boring. Put up some more resistance and entertain me. In fact, I won't even mind if you use my heart. I'm sure you have it, don't you? So you're even seen through that. But you shall regret it. My liege, Lord Nashir. He can surely defeat you. Haha, how amusing. Use all of my body. Let Lord Nashir return here and now. Lord Nashir. Forever. Been a while since I had a flesh. You know how it feels having it be an old coot of all things. I'm talking to you, Nortites. So you're Nashir, I must say. You look just as stupid as you sound. What? Ain't you the real idiot for getting my heart stolen from ya? I was opposed from the start, you know, gathering up the hearts of other weak-ass vampires. Wasn't no way I'd make somebody stronger than me. Ah, I think I get it. You're filling that weakest member of the Big Four role. That's it. I'ma murderize ya. I'll suck out all your blood. This time, I'll be Nortite. What's this? When vampires fight each other, it can take a long-ass time to come to a conclusion. Ah, so you set the stage for a battle with our blood on the line. You got it. When you're part of one of these blood feuds, whoever loses pays with their blood. Now, welcome to my stage. Let's get killing! Intriguing. Let us dance joyfully beneath the crimson moon. Alright. We're at it again! So this is the stage for your blood feud. You're being pretty cocky, huh? You do realize that getting on my stage means I get to decide the rules, yeah? Obviously I know that. I also picked up on the fact that it'll use up more of your blood this way. Why, you did that on purpose! I just didn't want to waste blood, that's all. Go ahead and act all cocky, because it won't last. The blood feud between you and me is a simply back and a forth of strength. Rather, that's all your puny mind could think of, wasn't it? You rotten! It's murderizing time! Nashir is able to fly around this stage freely, but Nurtite appears to be limited. To start, Nurtite began turning through the sky, creating shadows of himself. But while numerous, they don't seem powerful on their own. Nurtite should be able to defeat them with ease, as long as they don't attack from the sides or behind. Also, even if he is about to take a hit, Nurtite will surely turn into the mist and avoid it. I don't remember how to turn into mist. What the heck? Not bad, Nurtite. I could fight these weaklings all day. You might want to stop wasting blood, you know. Shut up. If numbers ain't no good, I'll try speed. Next, Nurtite took control of a massive shadow to charge at his foes. Nurtite dodged its approaches and kept an eye out for a chance to attack. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. Indeed, it may be large and quick, but he appears to be in his vulnerable state. Furthermore, I've noticed a safe zone directly underneath Josir himself. I'll slip in there and fell him from below. I imagine if I strike facing straight towards him, he won't be able to react. Oh, shoot. Okay. There is nothing that my beast's sharpest fangs cannot pierce. Bloody Nadel. You're not doing so bad. Is that all you've got, Nashir? If so, we'd better bring an end to this soon. Don't get carried away, you. This time I got numbers, speed, and strength. Plus some of those traps you like so much. That's rashness. Shut up! Once I steal all the blood from ya, it'll have been worth it. Do it to it. My hyper mode shadows, all units charge. Hyper mode? Is that what you call the invulnerable state? Not a shred of naming sense either. What did you say? As if that ain't the coolest name you ever heard. Oh, my apologies. I think it suits you very well. Of course it does. That aside, even I might be in trouble if I succumb to all this. No doubt this is the desperate attack indeed. How delightful. I shall read your every movement. No trade. Honed his senses to track everything around him. He and the shadows appear to move at the same speed, but if he moved at random, he'd fall prey to the traps. Regardless, Nortite found a route that would let him reach Nashir. When Arn moves one step, all enemies will move one step. Try to reach Nashir without hitting any foes. Note that the screen clicking movements is disabled. Move with the arrow keys or clicking the bottom right arrows. Okay, let's try. Yeah, no. That row won't do it. Okay. What about this way? Huh, this actually... Consider yourself bested. What? There's no escape now. It's my victory. Damn it, why? There's no way your and me's strength is that far apart. It's an issue of affinity. Despite of your stupidity, you tried to strategize and follow patterns. However, such planned out fights are my forte. I get it, so I should have just rammed you with pure strength. Thanks for that. You're still struggling? I didn't. Say I lost! Oh, damn, Arn! I'll be taking my heart back, Nashir. It ain't yours, it's my heart. Well then, why am I the one holding it? Bah! Alright, fine! Guess I'll admit my defeat this time. I'll just have to stay put inside you a while. He reverted to the old coot. I've destroyed the coot's heart, so he can go ahead and die. This mansion won't hold together, will it? Lord Arne! I know I told you to wait, but to think you'd actually be here. I'm glad you're okay. Did you expect otherwise? Where's Gordon? I killed him. I see. Oh, don't misunderstand. I wasn't responsible for doing this to the mansion. It was the work of Nashir, who the old coot revived. Gordon revived? Right, I guess so. What of the others? I told them I'd wait for you, and had them evacuate before me. Can you not move? It seems I sprained my leg too, so... Troublesome to the last, though I suppose I was the one who pushed you. Look at that, Lord Arne. The moon's sparkling such a pretty crimson. It's just dirt and dust that's sparkling, actually. What? What do I do it all for? Even this house I wanted to protect has been destroyed. It feels like the world is ending. Truly, Lynn Rainweb, does your idiocy know no bounds? Is this mansion your whole world? That's much too narrow. Everything beneath the crimson moon. That is my world. Everything is your world. And now, with the walls and roof destroyed, the boundary between your world and mine is gone. Whether you perish with this mansion or head outside is up to you. When I flew through the sky with you before, how did this mansion look from above? It looked so very tiny. Much tinier than I thought. Yes, that's all it ever was. I would think a life that never knew anything more to be quite a boring one. I do want to see more of the world. The world outside the mansion, which I only learned of in these last few days. Lord Arne's world. In that case, this is no time to be gazing at the moon here. Let us go, Lynn Rainweb. Okay, Lord Arne. Huh? Lord Arne? Hey, that's a little bit... Don't move. It's not my fault if you fall. I was just saying it's a little embarrassing. Is now the time to be worried about that? We're off. Oh, if possible, I'd like to make sure no one's left behind in the mansion. Sheesh. Alright, I'll do so. Thank you very much. Some of the servants may still be in the mansion. Escape while looking around for them. Arne can handle fire and strong impacts, but Lynn isn't as sturdy. Pay attention to Lynn's health. Also, if time runs out and the mansion collapses, you'll fail to escape, so hurry. Given things here, I expect there are fires starting elsewhere too. That's all the more reason to be worried about the others. Lynn Rainwood, would you be able to handle being burned by flames of this strength? Do you really expect me to say yes? I just thought I'd ask. Be sure to avoid the flames. Of course I hit it! Somebody saveth me! That's Elsie's voice. I heard it from the maid's room. Should we drop in? Not going there isn't even an option. Hotteth, it'd be hot! I'm bound to be grilled deliciously at this rate. It looks like she's practicing her dance moves. Are we looking at the same thing? Elsie, I'm going to save you! Via Lord Arne! Oh well, there was something I wanted to try. Lord Arne, your eye! And would it not be delicious steak? Ah, when did... Be grateful, maid. Yes, sire. Thank you so much, Lee. Jeez, what are you doing in here? I came to get this teddy bear, forsooth. Sheesh, hurry and evacuate, please. Yes, ma'am. I'm truly... It's alright, you didn't do anything wrong, Elsie. More importantly, you need to get it going. Understoodeth, indeedeth. Lord Arne, was that Nashir's power? Yes. Thanks to recovering his heart, it appears I can now use it as well. Is that okay? You know? It's no issue. I mean, I hope so. Enough about that. Let's search for the other humans. Yes, please do. Why are we not moving? Heave! I can hear Heinz in the kitchen. He can go straight outside from there. I don't feel it necessary to check on him. Ah! Lord Arne! Yes, I know. The flames are especially strong in the dining room. Lynn may take damage just being here. Heinz, what's the matter? Lynn, so the guy actually saved you, huh? Yes. Wait, I mean... Oh, I was just taking out some valuable cookware. But there was more than I thought, and I can't get it through the door. Surely you can leave such things behind, yes? Would you leave your lover in a burning building? Huh? I know, you should carry it. Why should I do such a thing? Because then I'll say we're even for you punching me. That's right, you should help, Lord Arne. Alright, such a pain. Hey, this isn't a little much? I threw in the fridge as a bonus, be grateful. Come on. Then, when you're holding Lynn so gingerly, too. What do you mean? I know I'm one to talk, but this mansion really was bizarre. I'm kinda shocked that Gordon was the killer, but you destroyed it for her. I bet this prison of Lynn's. Heinz? Hold on, it wasn't I who destroyed the mansion. Well, that's not really what I meant. Come on, you two. You better leave soon or else. Yes, we really must be. No, I simply cannot! Oh, God. Every one of the residents here, I swear. Come to think of it, maybe Diana and Kai did say they forgot something in the second floor guest room. Lord Arne, let's go. I know. Take care, you two. And take care of Lynn, too. Well, I won't kill her. That's the least I expect. Lord Arne, let's go to the second floor guest room. I should hope this is the last one. Fuck, I'm gonna get her killed. Oh man, poor Lynn. Hold on, Lynn. Oh, I can't go this way? Shit! I'm gonna get her so killed. Every time. Shit! This mansion is truly starting to crumble now. Lord Arne, let's hurry! Debris will now start to fall in the dining room and passages outside of the rooms. Try to keep moving without stopping as much as possible. Lord Arne, I don't think I can hang on any longer. Shoot! Lord Arne, I'm getting kind of a bad feeling. Please be careful, okay? Don't need to tell me twice. Okay, so they restarted my life. Oh my goodness. I'm trying not to get her killed, but it's really hard. Oh shit. Okay. Oh god. Okay. The rain of estate collapsed with tremendous roar. There surely was no hope for the humans remaining inside. What? Lord Arne, I feel like we need to hurry or else. No need to tell me twice. Okay. Listen, if you just jump to the tree from here... You idiot, I'm telling you it's impossible! Or you're such an idiot! What are you doing? Mistress, and Arne, right? I was gonna try to run, but Diana had other plans. Why are you making me out to be selfish? You're the one who forgot something, Kai. If it was that important, then you shouldn't lose it. What in the world did you come to get? The ring, duh! I really was planning to elope with you. So of course I'd want to prepare a ring. Kai, are you gonna look at me or not? They seem to be having a moment here, but Lord Arne, can you do something? I can just push them off, yes? That's far too perilous. Very well, leave it to me. Here, now they should be able to roll down safely. A net made of blood? This might do it. Whoa! Huh? Hold on a moment. Hey, excuse me! No! I threw them. Now then, we'd better go as well. Feels like we're forgetting someone. Where is Bernard? Where is Bernard? I'm glad everyone's safe. No, where's Bernard? Lynn? What are you gonna do? Father has left us, and the house is burned down. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't have any money to pay you. But no matter what, I will do so. What are you talking about? Don't bother about that stuff. Nobody here is worried about money. What matters is we're all safe, isn't that enough? Heinz. I said such terrible things to you, mistress. I can hardly express the depths of my remorse. However, we consider you precious family. The time we have spent together has all very much been real. As much as possible, I think we would all like to continue providing whatever aid we can. Thank you very much. I'm glad you feel that way, but I need to sort out my feelings too. Please, let me take some time away to think about things. Sorry, mistress. If we'd been able to do something sooner. Don't say that. It was all Father and Gordon to blame. If anything, I should apologize for not noticing something amiss. Mistress, that's not true either. Don't blame yourself. Indeed, if it isn't. Many painful things have happened, but we overcame them because you were here. You haven't been like a little sister to me. That's why we did not want you to know about the things we were doing whenever possible. Because of our love, we weren't scared of you hating us. That's nonsense. I would never hate you for it. There may have been a lot going on I didn't know, but I do know you were all thinking of me. Because I've been with you for so long, so I couldn't imagine that time was all a lie. Mistress! Why are you crying, Elsie? Because I don't love you too much. Oh, so do I. So do I, Elsie. Lynn, you might not be aware of it just yet, but it looks like you've matured a lot from all this. Though I guess it remains to be seen if that's a good thing or not. After the murder happened, we may have argued a lot and shown off our bad sides, but nobody was blaming you, you know. We're all on your side. Yes, you were. Thank you so much. Well, anyways, call for me anytime you want to eat something delicious. I'll be sure to hone my skills even more for you. I'll come flying in wherever you are. Right. God, I'm butchering some of this dialogue. Well then, we'll be taking our leave. Yes, I'll see you again someday. Where is... My home is gone. Was this really for the best? That your house burned down? No, not that. If I hadn't gotten it into my head I'd solved this case, I'm sure we would have kept living here like always. Truly, Lynn Rainwib, does your idiocy know no bounds. I had thought you'd already accepted that. I mean, any regrets you have won't change the reality. More importantly, is considering what lies ahead. Now, all the strings controlling you have been cut. Finally, a puppet no longer. You'll begin life in a new world, yes? A puppet no longer. I suppose so, but... Lord Arne, am I really human? Are you that bothered about the details? If you say you're human, you are human. But... And did you not say so when performing the blood pact? Even if I became a vampire, my heart will remain human. If my heart is human, right? Of course, human or otherwise. Are you not Lynn Rainweb? Like how you're just Lord Arne? Yes, you are yourself. I shall keep those words of yours in the back of my mind. So will I. I won't forget them. I lived my life as a human, and I'll continue living as a human. If that's what you wish for, I'm sure it can be so. Now then, this brings my job to a close, human. Right, Herr Vampire. What are you going to do now? The Rainweb family has been reduced to just me, but I'll try to start it over once more. With father and mother, and even Gordon gone, I'm not sure if I can, but I can't help thinking it'll be nice if everyone could come back someday, because they're family. And before that, I want to go to lots of places. I need to expand my world. Do you now? Give it your best effort. For a child 15 years of age, you did well with this case. I'm sure you'll be all right in any circumstances. If I have your approval, Herr Vampire, then I'm sure I will be. Thank you very much. Well, let that be that. I'm leaving, human. Take care, Herr Vampire. Glad you're not dead. Bernard, I completely forgot. You forgot me? You're so cruel. But I'm glad I caught you, mistress. What are you doing? I went fishing around the mansion. I thought if it was burning down anyway, it'd be fine if I took a thing or two. But most everything just burned away, huh? There was still stuff I was hoping to get. A sturdy sort. Oh, it's okay. I'll share with everyone who evacuated before me. I'll make good use of it as a severance pay. That's better than just being tossed to the streets without being given a dime. Honestly, I should have carried out a lot more. Oh, right. Take this, Mistress Lynn. You dropped it. Well then, I'll take my leave. Good luck with everything. Are you alright with that? The things in the mansion are your property now, yes? It's okay. The only things that really are mine is this jersey. I see. I expect he can live just about anywhere. Yeah. Maybe I should have followed his example a little. Well, once more. So long, human. Goodbye, Herr Vampire. Oh yeah, what exactly did Bernard hand me? Ah, so I was left this jersey and this photo too. Huh? I thought it was just burn marks, but did the heat reveal this writing? With my dear family. Father, what you did was wrong. I can say that with certainty. But you loved us, your family, didn't you? I won't forget that part. And so, the incident between myself and Herr Vampire ended. Honestly, I'm full of worries about the future. But nothing should be more painful than today. That thought makes me feel like it'll be okay. Lynn Rainweb. So, apparently that's the end of the game. There is another chapter that was added that I'm going to play for you guys, and I know that this was long, but I'm happy y'all stuck with it. It had a really great story, the characters were good, the development in the characters were good. I still do not like Bernard, but it was nice of him to have the photo. Alright. So... Oh! Ooh! So, why are you here, human? Look, if you just think about it, I've got nowhere to go. So please, let me stay here a while. Why should I let you? I'm going to use you. Rejected. Then, I know. I request an investigation into why I didn't become a vampire. How about that? Doesn't it pique your interest? Very well, do as you please. Lynn Rainweb. Yes, Lord Arn. Well, time to pay my fee! Go ahead and suck! I'll get the needle. Lol. Aww. Yoo-hoo! We meet again! That's the end of this case, happily ever after and all that. Did you figure out the killer before Arn? Well, who cares either way. So, I was thinking I'd show you a scene from a slightly different world as a reward. But aw, looks like you messed up a bit. The important bits this time are Arne and Lynn's theory battle, and the escape from the mansion. Did you correctly point out the flaws in Arne's theories? And Lynnie didn't faint or anything when you were escaping the mansion, did she? Well, if you feel like it, come back here once more. Well then, wait, huh? Looks like something interesting's going on, so I'm going to take a look. Blood. Not enough blood. Woman. Blood. Eh? Let me drink your blood. Yeah! Screaming like that'd be the human thing to do, right? What was that all of a sudden? Oh dear, he collapsed. Was that trash a friend of yours, Z? Don't know him. I see. Very well. More importantly, where am I? I want to meet new, or rather, Ines. Don't ask me. I can't figure out your location in these woods. Also, he's not Ines, he's Ziwi now. Ah, he gained one. I see. That's good for you, Ziwi. Alright, so looks like there's going to be a continuation of this game. As I said, I still have the extra DLC that they've added, and I will be playing that another time. I know this episode was long, but I hope you guys stuck it out, because I really wanted to finish up this version, this chapter, and this series as soon as I could. So, with that being said, I hope you guys come back for the next installment of the Casebook of Arn, and thank you, and have a good night.